But once again, about your platform is Supenas TV. So the issue about Abronye is something which is currently going viral. You recall, just some few days ago, it was reported, Abronye was arrested. Now, currently, there is an update because after Abronye was granted bail, apparently the reason behind that particular arrest was because of AI generated images. Apparently, no any one of the NPP communicators or generated or the LGBT gay for an attribute for John Dramani Mahama and also the spokesperson for the president, Felix Ofosu-Kwakye, and also Sam George. Now, this was in response with the current stance of the government, NDC government, about the anti-LGBT gay bill. Now, Mahama is saying it's a priority. But then after the bill, we are realizing and we are learning, Abronye's wife, our parties Abronye, and the blood pressure, are so high. Abronye has been flown out of the country. Now, the picture now had 2 screens. Earlier was when Abronye was in the airport. You could see certain things was around his neck. Now, Minokase report I 2 screens so in a second. A daily guide. Now, daily guide. What is their report saying? So in here you can see Abronye flown abroad. So Abronye flown abroad. So this is Abronye. Now, far from that, too, many details into this is coming. Now, the second one, the second part of this particular details, if a year yen.com almost a briefing as to what is really going on, and in here you can see MPP's Abronye's health takes a turn after arrest. Wife reportedly flies him abroad for treatment. Now you can share a screenshot which is coming from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the party, the NDC party, detailing what really did happen. Then they are giving us blow-to-blow account of what is really going on. Now, as you can see here, this is coming from Mohammed's Big Push ambassador, and as you can see on the screen, it says that for immediate release, and it reads Abronye flown for urgent medical treatment following police detention. Now, Uskoli Apayen Kosro or say we wish to inform the general public that the Bono Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party (NPP), Mr. Kwame Bafo Abronye, has been flown out of the country for further medical treatment following deterioration in his health condition. Now, it further goes on to say, it will be recalled. It further goes on to say, it will be recalled that on Monday, Mr. Abronye was arrested by the police on the grounds for allegedly describing an Adenton circuit court judge as a political judge. During his time in police custody, Mr. Abronye reportedly requested access to his doctors approximately around 5 p.m. the same day. However, this request was denied. So now we are learning, apart from all that we were learning, he actually put His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in an LGBT cloth. He also incited or perhaps made certain comments about a certain judge. Now, we call on the relevant authorities to uphold the fundamental rights of all citizens, including the right to timely medical care regardless of their circumstances. So this is exactly what is really going on. Clearly, they are giving us blow-to-blow account as to why Abronye currently, he has been flown out of the country, as you can see the picture on the screens. Now, Kevin Taylor is also giving us another fair view of what really did happen. According to Kevin Taylor, he is even wishing, anke beya ye beda soro ne yente panana pom aye asante for omo dead omo funeral sound yes Abronye we wefu wiase ama NDC for wan ye den atomo yenkotie se ma Abronye edi tujo e ba ye beto aso.
Abronye reportedly flown abroad for medical treatment. No be da bain. Da bain ye beti. Pu 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 pu. Pu 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 pu. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Odupon kitu bi etutu. Aponche kese bi atatai. Aponche kese bi ada wansore. Eya aponche fo nyina chiame Abronye odaya wansore. Ebusia penyi kwa mbwaten a owobono ejase ekrum odasem boden ena de abra beswa amansan e aponche kese ewura nwure mu a wempie biem echampo mfie tua na no tua ne to Abronye a owo ntwen one ntwen daaye ene ntwen ko ye baaye ende odaye awansore twedi ampokwame okokruko dim se mponchi wu a yenye yie ponchi wu a yensu aponchi yare a enche obepem ntie de nyina nim se ebesi de besi ama enije kese abetoye na aso yewi ayi di jollof eguso yedi jollof wi a agibia sa akofie efri se edua de bo techi no sa edua na nebusuafo se de bo ba se no nyonko ebose ehuri so senka basentele nwu de anka Abronye na de ye nkwan ankeye ntebusuafo se mama ye nyina ye mom so yakọ se basentele be wudie ke mfa Abronye nya nkwan nti Ghana fo nyina ebusa ye de akomapa odo ebusa se so ama unua antwa nkono a adenti na wo so twadu nti ewuo kase a ya chenchene ho canopy sakase a ya rente adaka yetuetuom ene eye de ginyame nkonwa a ya paake da ben ena ponchi kase bewu Abronye onda be ma ne nsore ewuo de onyame ene de ma na sebi wa ma unua ntwa nkono de be den na wo ye nipa na wo ya ponchi a wo twadu pupupu pupu pupupu pupu pu Abronye nwu na yemfa nka asem daache every say politics na ye edrumbre bi na Abronye ebose oni NPP fo say basintele yare onwu because no odi atem say bi atanie ya bi nende e de Abronye akopie ayarsabia say no kra dia na say no kra na onyankopon e otwendi apon apa because say Abronye eda e de owuo mpa so na ebia ye ono atani onu su di ye na ende amane da owo mpaso di abana edi bo techi no Kwame Nkrumah ka se edi bebo ban na ada edi bebo ban na nsu oto me say opa asem keka ada wa asem beba na kotapon enti we die enye setimodin ne ye no wa ha osana Abronye twaye no eno na ye den road map ato ho ma odi akopie nsamado enti sa Abronye yare a eye mo se Abronye aponchi eyare a yentuma mfana nko eni agenda 111 hospital wo Ghana kwasi ampanyi we yede na kwa abrochie so nkoje yare na aden ne o se etu abrochie yetu aponchi de ne kwa abrochie ko se yare abrochie vet wo ne bi ni Ghana abrochie vet o mo hwe mmoa no vet na o mo hwe mmoa abrochie no ebi ni Ghana hanabisiu ene ne nkofo ya omo hwe mmoa ma mo gina mo na so enim de ekọ ewo vet mu no nti ye ne vet doctors papa wo Ghana omo betumi ahwe eye de aponchi ma ye twa play de aponchi atena plane mu so onko abrochire nkọhwe no ho aponchi a wonya rabies aponchi a obewu na me de bia meka me say ade a ususuma wonua no ewo seto na sa story e no credit a minim maybe enya no credit if you say omo nim say Abronye beko jail because wakoka asema to judge so nti bia meka jere mo say every time bia Abronye babe allegation bia onim say eya tro a e also ko jail no na wa yira na wa pretend say bibia to no it could be one of these two either say oboa ana say enokre oboa because on pese ye bedin be court because Abronye ade a waye no say wan kogina court a ende na say Ghana judiciary the chief justice wa ma ho kwan say obi abetima ka asema to judge so aka say judge bi ene aban akohyehe ho edi body nti sa asem ne de if the chief justice does not make sure say ewura court and that chief justice he's going to have a problem with me say enu nti na Abronye fake sickness a osa Abronye ti ase say no matter how long he avoids a court no he will still enter court na sa asem we ye no kore and as ya fly aponchi we akọ abrochi so nkọhwe no ho yare a na yeso ye jimi kakra because sa aponchi we na oti TV so Facebook ekacha Ghana for say ochima otietie mu say sebio na ado dan kwakufo ado a na oni adwene odi besi hospital ba ko no osi agenda 111 wo Ghana adenti ne afa na nkotum emmoa I'm going to follow up on this matter. I'm going to follow up with the CID boss. I'm going to follow up with the judiciary. Was Abronye arraigned for court? I want to ask. And if Abronye was arraigned for court, how did he escape to go out of the country to treat himself? Meaning the CID is corrupt, the judiciary is corrupt, the Attorney General's office, they need to tell me something unless no case was filed against Abronye. And if no case was filed against Abronye, who actually gave the instruction or who actually instructed Abronye should be arrested. I want to know. Say, Abronye ewo court case. And yeja Abronye management fly out of the country. Say Oyaria. Then it means people need to answer questions. Secondly, I want to know, say Abronye from the judiciary, the Chief Justice, court so was a case filed against Abronye? Was he arraigned before court? Why is Abronye not in court? And if Abronye is out of the country, the case I'll be asking the government who allowed Abronye to leave this country, because Arabia Abronye abodi biano nana do danko ekufuado ne NPP no ene ba umia ne ejibi former can almost see hospital I also to be taking care of this goat. And I'm asking, why na ma Abronye ho kwan ma ne kwa abrochiri abra ni case ewo court and I say ye prepare no for court, because Abronye onye nipa enchen obia say we dwane akosha abrochiri a onim say emra inti NDC for na mu AD Abronye ma dwane free Ghana ha. I am going to question the CID boss. I am going to question the IGP. I am going to question the Attorney General. I want to know, say Abronye modiniko jina moche na modiniko shema mo de aye case born no. Did you people arraign him before court? I want to know. And yes, sir, the Attorney General, you need to answer questions. And yes, sir, CID boss, no, you need to answer questions. And yes, sir, the Chief Justice, the judiciary itself, I need answers from you people, because yen tumi tina krom ha obi adi bone osem yare do akwachina brochiri san kwase asem ne nsibiem, and we are not going to allow the judicial service to assist people to leave this country the same way we are not going to allow the Attorney General's office and also the Ghana Police Service, the CID office, or the IGP himself. So we need answers on this Abronye matter, because Abronye ne boy kwase bi de di san kwase asem no ene emu se ba akwa court. Why is Abronye not in court? And Abronye to be free Ghana, Abra, he was supposed to be in court. Who gave the green light for Abronye to leave the country? Now, it means that more NDC for some of you people, I am about positions, you aided this goat to leave the country. And we are going to get to the bottom of this matter. Because, yen to minchi obi, upon chibini upon imponchim yenu, na ba akon court, na ba akona onu making the serious allegation, because unim. Jefu Jimmy na on your channel na or your Facebook or Jimmy to me. I don't even care about him, because the law, no, it's there. Abronye made emphatic statements. Or say judge, or threaten judge, and also judge a bribe, and also judge Ghana Police Service connive signing agreement. He needs to come to court and prove it. The judges in Ghana, the Chief Justice himself, the Abronye kind, it is true. That is what the Chief Justice does. Allegation now Abronye editor sa judge no, it means it is true, and that the judiciary, that is what they do. Unless it's the Attorney General, it's also supporting Abronye's allegation that a judge in Ghana is conniving or has connived, has taken bribe to make sure he does what he jails all NPP members. Unless it's a moon nim the kosono, because so be obian to me can't say allegation now Abronye make the Chief Justice say no, he knows. So you're taking action, and then it means from the Chief Justice to the last person in the judiciary, you are involved. Whatever Abronye is saying, it is true. So you want Abronye or court. I'm an Attorney General to Tunano. I'm an evidence to prove the things he said. Then it means that the Chief Justice of Ghana, Mr. Bafuboni, is corrupt. He has been taking bribe per Abronye's statement, and that the Chief Justice is a corrupt Chief Justice. Until Abronye goes to court to prove to Ghana for you say what he is saying, he has evidence to it. Until all of you guys, your credibility is on the line. All of you guys, from the Chief Justice especially, with all due respect, say your credibility is on the line. The IGP, your credibility is on the line. Credibility is on the line. The CID boss, your credibility is on the line, because you picked him up and you say you're investigating a matter. Your credibility is on the line. The Attorney General, Ayenini, and his deputy, you guys, your credibility is on the line. So it means all of you are involved in this criminality. Why is Abronye walking? And who actually allowed Abronye, if it is true, to leave this country? Who did that? I'm getting very disappointed in you, the Chief Justice. Very, very disappointed. I am beginning to get disappointed in you. It is looking like you people did everything possible to make sure a mind way yourself resetting but it's looking like some of you people are not ready to help the government. You are not ready to help Ghana. Let me say it that way. You are not. Because if you really want to help Ghana, sir, as some way see, Abronye needs to be in court by now. So who gave the green light for Abronye to leave the country? Has he been charged? Why didn't you guys arraign him before court? Is he better than anybody else? This matter is not dead. I'll be back tomorrow if I don't get any answers. We need a statement from the CID office. We need a statement from the Attorney General's office. We need a statement from the judiciary. We want to know why not allow Abronye to leave the country, and most importantly, why wasn't Abronye arraigned before court? Why wasn't he arraigned before court? I'm getting disappointed in the Chief Justice. I'm being very honest here. I'm getting very disappointed in you. The court is becoming weaker and weaker. We are not seeing anything, and people commit crimes today and they dictate to the courts. They dictate to the Chief Justice. They dictate to the judiciary. There's no respect for the court again. People just abuse the court and walk, because I have been there before. I was told that I abused the court and I had to come face the court for the court in its own wisdom to pass a judgment. So why is this guy not facing the courts? I've been there before. I made statements in the past. The government at that point said I had overstepped my boundaries and that they dragged me to court. So I have the right to speak on this matter. When I came to the Supreme Court, with all due respect, the Supreme Court in its own wisdom looked at my matter and said I can walk, which I do respect and appreciate. But that does not mean that some Ghanaian can also commit the same crime and be left off the hook and nobody wants to discuss it. What is actually going on? What is going on? The CID, that is where I'm going to start from. I'm going to start from the CID boss. Tomorrow, I am going to start from the CID boss. I don't normally work on Wednesdays, but if tomorrow, by the time I start Juma in 8, you have any statement from the Ghana Police Service, because a first the arrest and start here. If tomorrow midday Ghana, if the CID boss, Madam Lydia, you don't release a statement on this Abronye matter, then you will have an issue with me. You will have an issue with me, and you will not fit that office. That office, no, then it means to say you are not qualified to be in that office if this guy has not been arraigned before court. We want to know the status of Abronye's matter. We are not stupid again. We are not going to do friends nonsense again in Ghana. We are not going to allow some of you people to sit and do no work and still want to credit. No, we are not going to allow this nonsense to go on. Something needs to be done. We need to, at the end of the day, recalibrate the system. The nonsense is getting too much. The pampering and the bullshit happening in Ghana. People commit crimes and they walk, and we go after poor people, and we want to use the poor people to build our political and whatever careers. We need a statement on Abronye's matter. What has happened to that case? Why isn't Abronye in court? Why hasn't he been arraigned before court? You arrested Abronye, you charged him. Why are we sitting here? And what we are hearing today is Kwasia Weko Abrochire. Now Abronye Ochengobi or Ghana. You are the guys aiding these guys to be corrupt and to disgrace and abuse the system. I'm going to start from the CID office. So CID boss, get ready for me. I am going to say this. CID boss, Madam Lydia Donko, get ready for me. Sir, may any statement from your officer, you are not going to be happy in that office. I am telling you. So may your statement to be every office where you are going to be the most miserable woman in Ghana Police Service. I'm a very nice person, but I want the right things to be done. Me say the right thing, no, I'll see a year. So we need answers. If this guy has actually left the country, then you, the CID boss, the Chief Justice, the Attorney General, all of you guys, all the things that this guy said, especially the Chief Justice, it is true. I will not speak on this matter again. Maybe best sorry Ghana time, US time, 8 a.m. And that time now about 12 Ghana. So I expect some sorry no. Now my team no they have sent me the emails and messages from the Ghana Police Service about this Abronye case, or else some people will retire early. I am telling you people, this is not a threat. I am speaking as a concerned Ghanaian. This nonsense needs to end. We are tired. Now, Mama Yunra, baby. Now, I had to say, no. Obia aggressive. Eya Accra Kumasi Road in Ekoso, the Ministry of Roads, a video footage.